my great friends, right? Because all of us watch this thing the same. And if you can't tell, you guys really should be watching. Because from Allison's jacket, you know what we're talking about. Also, you know the title and all of that stuff. And the day it drops, Thanos said we can talk about it. So that's what we're going to do, guys. Avengers Endgame. Mad spoilers. Right? Mad spoilers. Mad spoilers. Like Tony dies. Mad spoilers. I know, like you clicked on this, you know what you're in for. That's wheeling it spoiler right alert. Back, right? Spoiler alert, like everything. All right, sorry guys, it's just what it is. Cool. So, folks, I always have this debate with myself whether to cut the song or not. So I shan't. I'm gonna just peel it back.
The levels.
All right, guys, introduce yourselves before we even start this. Avengers Endgame review.
Bad.
Who is you guys?
Ladies first.
So you should go then.
Walk right into that one.
Oh yeah, you did.
Miss Allison.
He said ladies first.
No, but not take her out.
Two time.
Nope.
All right, yo, because like they're afraid to go first. All right, Allison's like my best friend, so there you go. I have Bob as my best dude friend, and then I have Allison as my best female friend, and then Jeff's been the homie since like Casey, long
and then that's Nick,
time.
My spouse.
That's her spouse over there in the
I
background.
can't find him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Nick didn't think he was in this at all. But you'll see him like say stuff every now and again because we all went to watch this movie the same night. I planned with the couple, ended up bucking up Jeffrey with his wife there.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah.
Oh, you went to 3D?
Yeah. No, 2D.
No, he was in the box. Same theater and everything.
Yeah.
When I was walking in, I passed him. I was like,
yo,
Mate, Jeffrey.
Man just pause and
just like, yo, who that?
But
Jeff. So yeah, we were all.
Let me just tell you a story first.
Shoot.
Nick and I got to carry about what time did we get there?
What time were you there?
Like 4:30.
There you go.
And Martin was just like, what the fuck are you doing there so early? I'm talking into the daughter.
There you go.
4:30
Yeah.
for a what time movie?
No, Nick was working at like 5:30.
A 9 o'clock movie.
First of all, did you not get great seats?
No, we did. Thank you so much for the great seats.
I did.
I completely understand having to like not deal with the bungle and everything because I had to deal with the bungle. But I call that like context. I call it culture. Because I was not going for a 9 o'clock movie at 4:30. I didn't fight anybody, bad man. I just literally waited. Nick came, gave me the ticket, walked off to the theater. I was like, yo, Allison, the movie start yet? Allison said no. Previews. I got a hot dog. I was in before the movie started.
You stopped for food?
Yeah, dog.
No, dog.
I wasn't going to eat.
Exactly.
I ate at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I was in.
I was crying
before the movie
food.
started. I was in before the movie started with my hot dog and my drink. You see,
I'm having some PTSD right now. I'm gonna cry.
All right, I warned Jeffrey that Allison's gonna cry. Before we even talk about Avengers, I told you. You thought I was joking. Fam, you thought I was joking. You thought I was joking.
I cried.
She cried before the opening scene. She cried before the. No, she's so right. She started crying at the opening scene, and then just continued.
Did you see Captain Marvel then?
All right, hold on.
I did.
With the Stan Lee intro.
Yeah. Oh god.
Ball.
All right, guys. Avengers. For those of you watching, yes, I actually wrote stuff down. I tell you, I'm trying to be a better podcaster, so I gotta have some stuff. So the first thing I have written in big caps right here is fam. The trailers were perfect.
Terrible penmanship.
Of course, I'm a dude and I'm left-handed. Fam, no, go away.
But so am I.
Fam, the trailers were perfect. All right, the trailers spoiled the first act.
Yeah.
And this movie is 3 hours long with 3 acts, each lasting an hour long. Why are you mad? It spoiled. It spoiled.
No, as in, I was kind of mad that it went so quickly. Like a lot of things were happening in the first
act,
15 minutes, and I was just like, wait, hold on.
No, but that was the best
down.
15 minutes.
Like it was.
Yeah, that was such a. Fam, who thought them was going like running and chop off him head in the first Thanos head in the first 15 minutes,
bro?
But I digress.
The guy was like straight up chilling, cooking food.
I was speechless.
But I digress. Alison, you said you were mad at it.
Not mad. I was like. Whoa,
you thought
hold on,
it was quick.
Slow down. I haven't recovered from like Clint Newton's and everybody like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's.
My heart.
Let's just start. Let's just start at the
raw.
raw.
In order.
Yeah. Let's just start at the raw beginning because I wanted to talk about the trailers being perfect and the fact that like everyone hasn't really had anything to say about the trailers.
You know
I
is
didn't
what
read the trailers. I
is
don't
what's
know.
really good. All right, case in point with trailers. Hold that thought, please, Ali. You have trailers like Hobbs and Shaw, where it's the whole movie. It's the whole movie in 2
So I
minutes.
know what is what.
So I know
yeah.
the whole movie. This,
They pick
yeah, I
up
think I
literally
know what's going
everything.
on, and it's like it's the first hour that you maybe know a little about.
But because the Russo brothers are famous for like,
And these niggas
know,
were
no-
leaving stuff out of the trailers,
Exactly.
like digitally altered.
Exactly.
You didn't know what
They're famous for that.
I love that they do that.
I love it so
or
much.
they record scenes just for the trailers.
Yeah, I love it so much. I love it so much.
I appreciate that. They
Me
do
too.
that. Oh my
Me too.
gosh.
Hella.
You on that
I
way.
want to cry.
It's sure thing.
Yes.
I big appreciate how the Russos do their stuff. So all right,
Yeah,
let's
let's
start.
not to really pre the trailers because
Oh, you tend to avoid trailers in general?
Once
Oh, I
I
could
see
not avoid
once
this.
like I see the first one, I was like, okay, no, I don't want to say anything else because it might tell me something I don't want to know. You know, like I know I'm going pre it, so I don't need.
I like that Kevin
I don't need no
Feige-
more hype.
Kevin Feige took like 20 minutes, randomly cut throughout the first hour, and went make a trailer from that.
Yeah.
So even the trailer guys didn't really know what the hell was
That
going
is
on.
true. That is true.
But all right, let's start with the movie now. All right, so movie starts with a cold open. Right, there's a cold
Oh,
open. A
yeah,
cold
yeah.
open means that there's no titles or anything. Right, it's just
It's fucked
it's
up.
just Clint and his fam. Clint and his little Hawkeye, and his wife and his son,
Yeah, they're having a barbecue.
and they're having a barbecue.
He's teaching her to shoot.
And like his daughter throwing shade at me,
With his ankle bracelet.
Oh my
fam,
gosh.
because that's
Still on the
because
house
it's still Infinity
Yeah,
War.
yeah.
His daughter throwing shade at me. Who puts mayonnaise on a hot dog? I do.
I do.
Every day, literally at work. I get a hot dog for
Jesus.
breakfast.
My wife does.
Me too.
I don't.
Every day at work, I get a hot dog for breakfast, and I literally put mayo and cheese on it. So me, Clint's daughter. So anyway,
And it's just
I listen to start
Tissue,
balling.
anything?
I'm not okay.
Nick is like, no.
I'm not okay.
So yo, the man calls her his little Hawkeye when she hits the dead center, and then he like looks back and she gone,
It's just
God.
silent.
and then it's silent,
What,
quiet.
he went for like the arrow?
Yeah,
or
and then he
something,
turns back
then-
and she's gone.
I didn't-
Not she,
everybody's
everybody.
gone.
And no, but then he goes, yo, what the hell? And he turns and looks
Yeah.
for his wife and his son.
And the
they're
dog.
gone, and all the dog.
Like the dog, you know.
The dog. So we know Satanos like wipe out animals
Like,
too.
fam,
like,
What the
everything.
hell?
Fam,
Jeez.
all the dog
Jeez,
gone.
that
So,
is-
needless to say, and this all happened like immediately, right? Cold open. So we know how Allison feels about it. I'm clearly excited because you guys can tell the scenes I like and the scenes I won't based on how my voice sounds. Jeff, how'd you feel?
I was just like, okay, all right, we get back into the mood of Infinity War, dusting people. Yes, remind us, okay, heart-wrenching stuff. So let's see what the
Let's
rest of
see
this
where we're
movie is
going.
about. Yeah,
All right, cool. All right, next scene. Well, I'm not gonna go scene by scene, guys.
Right,
Right?
right.
I'm just
could I go and be like
way
You
too
can
long.
click the link
12
up
hour.
here. It might be in the left. Where's my left?
No,
It's actually here.
No,
The
no,
link
you
for
won't.
what?
We'll have the link for the spoilers here. I joke. We're not
No,
gonna
no, you won't. No, you won't. I'm not going scene by scene, but you know, I'll do it as best as I can. Cause yo, when we talk that, but some things, man, just gonna be talking
Just
about
talking, just
everything,
going and
dog.
going and going
So
and going.
next thing,
We're
right?
women.
Stark.
Civil.
Next thing is Stark and
Dog.
Nebula on the ship, and like Stark is sick
Dog.
and weak
Dog.
from that stab that Thanos gave him. I watched the movie with Allison, both of these. So the one where like Infinity War when like he gives Tony that stab, Allison
Yeah.
goes
Stone.
and like
And like I fell
jump
to the ground.
and like jumped right. Like so like when he gives Tony that wham of a stab, you know it
With
didn't
his
just
own blade.
with it,
That's right.
she's crying already.
Three
It didn't-
star.
It didn't just go away. So you know, man's had to tend to that wound and.
But I really enjoyed that scene because you know Robert
Downey Jr.?
RDJ, right. Like when he's doing his acting stuff, he gets really into it. So
Mhm.
there was like a movie he lost weight, and there's a movie he put on weight or something like that.
Did he lose weight for that sick Tony?
That's what I'm
Or was it
wondering.
digitally
Yeah,
altered?
digital.
I feel like it was
Oh, it was
digital, but
digitally
it
altered.
was so well done.
Yeah, that was real
It
good.
was.
That was real
Like
good.
him back the scapula, you know, med stuff here, scapula, like the atrophy. Like no, I was like
Man's talking
that
about his space
shot.
atrophy.
that
The mitochondria
shot.
is a powerhouse of this. Just in case.
Just
That-
in case you guys, wanted
were
to know.
wondering. I know
That
things
shot.
too.
But yeah, like man's on the ship with Nebula, essentially thinking like, yo,
We're gonna die.
oxygen ends tomorrow.
22 days.
Gas, they've been on there for, I think it was 21.
It's
A while.
20 plus.
A long time, nigga.
20 plus.
Long enough
Yeah.
that they ran out of gas, so the ship now to move. It just kind of drifting.
Right.
Oxygen's running out. It ends the next morning. So Tony,
food.
they ran out of food. So Tony does what, a real nigga does, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna record something for Bay. With the helmet. As far as he's concerned, he dead. He gone.
He's like, I don't know if she's going to find this. I don't know if anybody going to
Deus
find
Ex
this.
Captain Marvel. Next day, picks him up. They followed back. They're on Earth. And I do agree. This scene when like he was cussing everybody, because rightly so. The dog's like, yo, remember what I told you guys? We needed a suit of armor around the world.
Right.
And you said no. If we lose, we'd lose
How's
together.
that going to work?
You know what? He didn't actually mean a suit of armor around the world. He was like, nigga, be ready. Thanos is forwarding. I saw
Which
it.
he would have bulldozed right through that either way.
Nah,
But they wouldn't have had to lose as much.
But they'd have still lost.
I don't think that if they were all together
It would have been better.
in the first go, do you not think we're not getting into hypothesis yet, guys? We're talking about the movie.
It's hard for me to agree with that because for the ending, him just clean. play. So
we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Not to jump ahead, but if
Tony's
everybody
mad
was there, it
at
really don't make a
everybody. He
difference.
doesn't really want to do this crap
Yeah.
anymore, right? Like everybody is rightly messed up. Like Cap super sad, Nat can't stop crying. Tony's like all bony and weak. Thor is just pissed off in the room by himself. And then Captain Marvel's there, and she just makes a comment. Magadonda you there. And
that shot of Thor was actually the only true
shot from
from that entire movie.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll get there. So Captain Marvel's like, Magadonda boy there. And the man them say, yo, no, I feel we war this too. If you go done him, we have to go done him. So then,
sure, let's all go.
So then, what they do is they figure out
Where he is.
because of Nebula.
Nebula.
She knows the general aim of where they would be, and then they figured out that when he did the snap the first time, a gamma energy release basically is what it was. So they just tracked that down a second time, and they found it because he used the stones again. So then, flash to that place. So flash to that. They are you see Thanos, man's on a farm.
He's picking fruit, picking vegetables.
Side on.
Was that like a jackfruit, like a jackfruit?
It was like a mango avocado.
It was good.
With prickles.
It was like a mango avocado. You see me, dog? It was something. And the man's just there walking and picking him fruit, and you can see he's looking kind of raggedy.
Man, just on the Old Town Road.
Like, the man fully has his one arm, like.
Yeah.
And Captain Marvel just kicks in that door.
Man looks sad.
Captain Marvel kicking that door, grab him neck, everybody running, dog, them holding him, them questioning him. Thor runs in with less than 3, whoom, off with your hand. Man,
Right,
that
first.
I was like, what?
off a Marvel movie, right?
A lot was happening.
A lot happened real quick.
You
a lot
blink,
happened
you
in
miss
that
it.
5 minutes.
Like a lot
I
happened
was
real quick.
I'm not
man.
even okay from the first 2.
A lot happened real quick.
Like
yo.
the movie just went.
Yo, Thor just comes in, whoosh, off with the hand, them roll over the hand there.
There's no more
stones. Where are they? They go full Batman on him, Where are they? And he's like, Thanos says, I use the stones to destroy the stones. That way the work cannot be undone. No one can be
Just
tempted.
extra crisp.
And then, he's kind of burnt. And then they're like, no, he must be lying. And Nebula is the one, after living with Thanos for so long. He doesn't lie. He's a lot of things.
He's not a liar.
He's not a liar, master. So, Thor just does what anybody should do and aims for the head. Chops my nigga's head off. This is the first 15 minutes of the movie. Thanos' head chop off. What the rush? What the hell?
Part of me thought it was like they were gonna show different outcomes of Infinity War, but it was not.
Yeah, like one of the
I
14
thought they were
million
gonna go
stuff.
like, all right, this was A, all right, this is B, and then C is like, no, what's gonna actually happen? I was wrong.
I did not expect that
I
first 15
was-
minutes. Chop off the man head clean. I was like,
I'm
no.
not okay.
No.
Fam, it was
Wait,
crazy.
the movie done. The movie
done in 15
I was ready
minutes.
to walk out. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't
Like,
want
I
to say
started
it,
applauding. I was like, oh, all right, movie done now.
Movie done in 15 minutes, you know, right?
So
Can you
it was
imagine if that's
2
why you
hours,
like
2
if it
hours
like
of credits.
legit just did that?
I want
So,
my
yo,
money back.
I don't want my money
So
back.
this happens, and then, you know, everyone is like, what the hell? And then the screen goes black. And then you get a 5. You're like, all right, cool, months, years. What? Later. What a bum. You see me? And you're like, what? And then I think that's really cool, because if they were to like undo the snap right away, it
We'd have too many questions.
no, not too many questions. There's no impact. So when you make people live with 5 years
Without
of a genocide, that time affect you. So that's 5 years you don't have a
I
wife.
wasn't
5
pre
years
that.
you virgin
I
them
never
gone.
pre
Like
that.
it's
Your dog
set.
dead.
It settled on you.
Your dog, you know.
You fuck your literal dog. You woof woof. You know what I mean? Like it settles on you for 5 years. So much so, Cap is leading a help group, and one of the slogans say
Fuck Cap.
one of the slogans say, how do we live now that they're gone?
Or some shit.
Because like that must
How
be
do we?
wild. That must be. Could you imagine, fam? Like you.
Actually thought about it.
Could you imagine like you taking a nap and thing, and listen, and you wake up and Nick dead, and your mother dead, Giselle's there, but your older sister dead, and you're just like, yo, what the hell? And you have no idea why this
Question for
happened.
everybody.
I don't
Wait,
know
hold
what
on. Question for everybody in the comments. If you're pregnant,
Does the baby die?
does the baby die, or would you die, or would the baby live and you die? Shout out, like, let me know. At me, Ali Boozy.
I had a real gross mental
I
image
really
a while
want to
ago
know.
of a pregnant woman walking, turned to dust, and the fetus just
I
goes.
keep thinking about that. Like, I genuinely need to know. I don't know. Like, I have so many questions, and I just want answers.
That's so nasty of you for putting in my mind.
I'm sorry. Like, I want to know. I want to hear other people's opinions
Jeffrey
of
did,
it.
not, Jeffrey did not have that thought.
And the umbilical cord just let out. Like,
No, it would be in the sack, wouldn't it? I don't know. I've never had.
Hey, be a baby in a balloon.
not nice.
Moving right
Not
along.
nice.
I
Not
want
nice.
to know. Okay, thanks.
You
So,
want to
yo,
know weird things.
5 years in the future,
That's
and
a valid
we're
question.
now catching up with where everyone is. All right. Captain America is running.
Some help group.
Yeah, help group.
Which they said that kind of
The-
mimics what Falcon used to do.
Oh,
Because
really?
pre-old movies, that's what Falcon used to do.
Oh, cool.
And Falcon
Cool.
did Gone in a Snap. So
Cool.
I guess he was,
That makes sense. That
Whatever.
Makes sense.
He's trying to make sense of
Eh,
his new
the
norm.
more stuff you might have missed, guys.
yeah.
Listen, what are you doing?
It keeps like fucking shorting and like,
Short
Just take out your headphones.
but then I can't hear. I mean, I guess.
I mean, you can't hear us.
Yeah, but I want to hear myself in my ears.
So yo, Cap's doing his thing. Scarlett Johansson is barely Black Widow. Barely holding
Barely.
it together. Like
Which I found weird how they did
Crying
her
all the
hair.
time.
Because
Time.
if it is that the hair grow I don't know how hair grow, but 5 years, would she really still have?
Yeah,
Blonde
if she
ends?
doesn't cut it off.
But that took 5 years to grow like that. Wouldn't that be like further down?
She has haircuts. I don't know. You want to ask a costume director? I don't know.
she's a wizard, Harry.
No, but I feel like women hair grow relatively
doesn't
quickly
grow
in a year,
fast.
no?
It doesn't,
Oh,
no.
all right. The more I know.
I don't know. Mine doesn't. I don't think so.
I just feel
I
like
think they
5
just
years is
wanted
too
it to
long of a
show,
We're
time.
like,
focusing
she's
on
going
the
back.
wrong things
That's
here, guys.
Back to my question about the pregnant.
Speaking of haircuts, Captain Marvel has her,
I hate it.
social justice warrior lesbian
Yeah.
haircut.
Which mimics what you have in the comics right now.
Yep,
I
indeed.
really hate haircuts
And
like that.
basically, you're catching up with everyone, and everyone is, understandably fucked up because something horrible happened, right? And then the biggest MVP of the movie, a rat.
Rocket.
No,
Oh, no,
not
the
a
rat
rocket.
rat.
The actual
Splinter.
rat. Splinter. Splinter and his kung fu brought our nigga Ant-Man back from the quantum realm.
Just a random rat
Can you
Splinter.
imagine?
got
Splinter.
into a friggin' van.
Just to let him out.
Touch
What
a
do you
button.
mean? What do you mean? Listen, Splinter had one job and he did it. Alright? So
Yeah.
Scott's back. And for everyone else, it's been 5 years. For Scott, it's 5
like
hours.
5 minutes.
5 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah.
So clearly, time moves differently in the quantum realm. And Squat,
Shout out the
I
quantum
said Squat.
Quantum suit.
Scott like tries to mumble through his idea and concept of time travel while eating a sandwich, and the way they describe time travel in this movie clearly tells you don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Just it is what it is.
Just whatever they
Or
say.
You know what I
isn't.
mean?
Just whatever they say.
So they go link Tony because he's Mr. Brains, but Tony now has a child,
Morgan. Shout out Morgan.
little
Shout out
Morgan.
Oh, well,
sorry.
I mean, you know, the Ant-Man found everybody else, you know, that,
Oh, yeah,
that
he went-
scene from the trailer.
Yeah, he went looking
then,
for
yeah.
he went looking for, is his daughter dead? No,
Yeah,
she's
then
not.
he
She's just
convinced
older.
everybody. Oh, yeah.
Convinced everybody.
Convinced
Yo,
everybody.
we
Say,
should
oh,
do
you know,
this.
time travel, we can try that. Blah,
He
blah,
tried
blah.
to convince them. Tony wasn't.
Yeah, Tony is not
I
on
mean,
it.
he had a daughter.
He has
now.
a daughter. He has a
Yeah.
whole new family. He's like,
And he did not want to.
he didn't want to
fuck
lose
up
his
that
daughter.
at all.
He's a family man now.
Which I
if you
can
meant to.
understand. It's okay.
It's not.
I can understand. I can understand why he didn't want to, you know, like mess with that.
Yeah.
But then, when he was like, "No, I'm not going to do this." I mean, you have whole heap of other people that lost their family members too. So I feel like that was.
Yeah, but they don't
Yeah,
have the
but
power to do anything about it.
My daughter.
But it.
And my picnic.
Yeah. So you don't want to help nobody else just for your one picnic.
No.
Would you?
Would you?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking.
Exactly.
Tell me
We
what
don't-
would you do?
I don't know. But it's his kid.
don't
And
know.
like,
I don't know.
I'd give them the
Everyone-
technology. I wouldn't do it.
I feel like they all had like, Thor clearly had PTSD, but we'll get there. But I feel like they all had their own variations
Definitely.
of like, dog, you lost. And everyone, what I think was really cool too is everyone thought it was their fault for a different
Yeah.
reason. So Tony thought, it's your fault, Cap, because you weren't there to help us. Cap's like, yo, I should have been there because, we should have all lost. Tony was also like, yo, I fought, I lost, it's on
I
me.
lost the kid.
So he feels bad
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Spider-Man. He lost the kid.
Spider-Man.
Um,
Oh, no, I'm gonna cry again.
does whatever Spider-Man does.
Where are we in the story? They are figuring out time travel. Tony ain't really on it, so they go to the next brainy guy, Professor Hulk. Yo, I love Professor Hulk.
I did not.
He was
I
hilarious.
loved him.
I
He
did
was so
not.
funny.
I did not.
It's so funny. He
not.
also feels guilty because he's praying like, oh, he could have done more if he could have turned into the Hulk. So
He
everyone
tried.
thinks it's their fault. That's a real big point of
Survivor's guilt.
survivor's guilt.
Yeah, definitely.
Survivor's guilt's a real thing.
But
So-
he tried
And then
to
he
turn into Hulk, and it
Hulk
just
was
didn't
like,
work.
No.
So it took him 5 years to just be one with himself.
Yeah, just chilling in a gamma chamber. He fused the brawn with the braid, and he becomes Professor Hulk. I
It
love
just
him.
look weird.
Yeah,
In
oh,
clothes.
so
It
weird.
just look weird.
But he also looked kind of handsome.
He looked
He was
like Mark
cute.
Ruffalo.
Exactly.
I mean, he is.
He the Hulk looked just like. You know what I'm saying, man? I liked him. You didn't like him?
Nah.
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 Did you like him, Pally?
Yeah.
All right,
Nah.
cool. We outnumber you. Let us know if you like Professor Hulk, guys. We
Shout out in the comments below. Click the notification.
actually, you guys don't really talk on the comments. What you guys do is talk on the timeline. So just hashtag the BamCast so we can follow this. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, Professor Hulk, and he, it's not his wheelhouse, but he'll give it a whirl.
He
And
did. It was hilarious.
they went full Dragon Ball Z with it. You got Baby Scott, you got Grandpa Scott, you got
Oh
Normal
yeah,
Scott.
the failed
Yeah,
experiments.
and he was like, "Yo, I don't know who peed my pants."
It
Wait,
was
was it-
baby
was it-
me,
it was
old
Scott?
me. Yeah, it was him.
Yeah, it was Scott. It was Scott.
yeah. Hawk, cause
Yeah,
alright.
Hawkeye did it the second time when
Yeah.
Tony did
But then,
it.
all right, fast forwarding a bit. Tony, being Tony, is just kind of fumbling with it. Like, you're not gonna give him an idea of time travel and it just not
Yeah.
bounce around in that man's head. So he's doing his thing and he figures out time travel
In his spare time.
in his
He's
spare
so smart.
time, and he hits them with the shit and
In front of his
drops-
child.
and Morgan's just shit. No.
That was good.
That was so cute.
That was
Yo,
good.
you
that
know,
was good, that
you
was
know
good.
what was cute? That a cute line was when he was talking her in, and he was like, "I love you,
I love you.
I love you a ton," and she goes, "I love you 3,000," which is a play because if you pre it is Tony Stark's kid. A ton's 2,000 pounds, so she won
love
up
him
to
more,
with
so-
3,000.
Yeah, the
Also,
man's smart.
he said in an interview his eldest son said that to him.
Him not really dead, you know.
Yo,
Like it's legit tears. Like,
like
it's not
you
even a
warned
joke.
me. You warned
I
me.
did. I warned you that she was going to cry. I warned you that she was going to cry. But no, you thought I was joking. Right? I let some cries. For any and so Tony Stark figures out time travel
Tears.
in his pastime, I guess, and him and his daughter have this like cute interaction,
Cute, yeah,
and
yeah.
then he rolls up to Avengers HQ,
With Cap Shield.
and he's just
But
like,
about that 3,000 thing, a lot of people were saying the
It's the
3,000 came
runtime
out.
of
Right,
all
right,
movies.
right. But I think somebody else like actually did the calculations. And it's like, nah, that's frigger.
It would have been
What?
cute though.
Yeah.
Like they
What?
said that it was the runtime of all 20-something movies.
Marvel, yeah, the 22 movies are 23. Because
yo,
they're
who the
counting
heck?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I understand
the new
Easter
Spider-Man.
eggs, but that deep.
Yeah, that deep.
It would have been cute though.
That deep.
I understand Easter eggs, but holy
Yo,
shit.
people are doing full think pieces.
Fam.
3,000 because blah, 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 blah.
People put their entire thesis on college
Dog.
on these things, you know,
Dog.
dog. Like, wow. But, so, you know, Tony rolls up. Dog, I figured out time travel. Yo, make we squash the beef and thing, Mike, because resentment erodes everything. And so Cap and Tony squash the beef.
Dog,
Okay.
how could you forget the taco scene?
That was hilarious. That made me want a taco. I want a taco now. It's sick of them.
Jeff, tell them about the taco scene.
The taco scene. Ant-Man just chilling,
What?
lunchtime.
No, didn't he have like 3?
No, it's just one.
he
Dege
tried
taco.
one first.
One
yeah.
dege taco. The man
Just
try eat.
Man just trying to have lunch.
And rocket pot the machine.
Blow out all the cheese, everything. And it's
and
just
then
the
War
shell.
Machine.
War machine come down.
Clink.
Oh, broke it up.
Man's like, hi, giant man. No, I'm saying regular size man. And then Professor Hulk's walking by with like 5
here.
in his hand and goes, here, take 2.
Take 2.
That was really funny. Good catch.
Taco scene. Like, they really use runtime for that.
For that. They really did. And thank you for doing that. Because it was great. All right, it was great. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. That was funny. So yeah, everyone figures out, all right, this is all good time travel. So the pre is now where we're going to go. Because to do said time travel, they have to go through the quantum realm. And in doing that, you need pin particles, which we have a select amount of. There's not an endless supply.
Or so you thought.
Or so you thought. So they gotta figure out where we gonna go. Where's the most efficient places to go to get these stones, bring them back to here, undo the snap,
And put them back.
fuck this nigga Thanos. They didn't think about putting them back just
Yeah,
yet.
until after.
Because fuck this nigga Thanos. So a montage occurs, and Black Widow realizes, dog, if we meds it, there are 3 Infinity Stones in New York at one time, aka the first Avenger. There is the staff, there is the
Loki staff.
Tesseract, and there is the Eye of Agamotto, which is a time stone, which was on Bleecker Street over there. So
Doctor Strange.
Fuck Doctor Strange.
So then they also figure it doesn't really matter in time where you go. We just gotta go get the Soul Stone,
Okay.
and then Thor and whoever comes with Thor. Speaking of
Rocket.
which, my nigga Thor.
Oh,
Man.
they tried to get the band back together. Like the band completely
No.
disbanded, and they tried to
completely
get the band
disbanded.
back together.
I'm sorry, guys, we're pulling back a bit. So before the time heist, which is what I'm gonna call this, like occurs, they got to try to get everyone back together. Meaning, not only Tony but also Thor and the Asgardians are on Earth now, and all of that stuff. And Thor
Norway.
He's like sad.
Thor be fat.
I
Thor,
felt so bad.
Thor looks like
I was alright with that because I was like, yo, I look like Thor now.
yeah, but like I'm fat and I'm cool with being fat, but Thor's fat from
sad
depression. From depression because
PTSD
because
fat.
we pre dog. His father died, his mother died, he had to kill
His
his
brother
sister.
died several
His brother
times.
died a couple times. He thinks he's responsible
his hammer.
for killing half of the people in the world because he didn't
He
go
lost
for the
half his
head.
people.
Lost half his people. Lost his hammer.
And
which
then
is-
Lost
lost
his
everybody
friends.
else.
Like,
Fam, don't
He been going through
up,
it,
fam.
yeah.
Don't be fucked up.
But he's a demigod.
So demigods don't have feelings, bro.
I don't know.
What? People can't have feelings. This is toxic masculinity,
people.
man.
it's best in 2019.
Yeah, I hate Alex for looking at the camera like that. I was joking, but she mean it. Yo, all right. So, yeah, my nigga Thor been going through it, fam. So, he fat. I don't know how else to say
Fat Thor.
it.
Pizza.
The plot thickens.
Just playing Fortnite. Like, everything. The plot thickens.
You just got that?
Can't remember the Twitter post, you know.
The plot thickens.
I'm only watching Endgame for the plot.
Man look like melted ice cream. It's okay, Thor. I look like that too. So anyway,
But then they jump back and the team is
so
together.
everyone's back together, and they've now figured out where they gotta go, who the missions are, who's gotta go on each mission. This is Act 2. I call Act 2 the time heist.
Yeah.
So Cap, Stark,
Banner.
and Ant-Man go back to the first Avenger.
Yeah, I forgot about him.
Go back to the first Avengers, New York.
It's fine.
All right, they go back to the first Avengers, New York. Next set of teams is.
But I like how they did it that way.
Hold on,
in terms of
let me tell the
break
teams.
up people.
Next set of teams to go for the Soul Stone is Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Yeah.
Thor and
Rocket.
the Rabbit.
He's a raccoon.
Gotta get the Rabbit. Push harder,
The
Rabbit.
rat.
Gotta go to get the Ether. So that's how that breaks
Which
up.
I didn't even remember anything about.
What were you saying? You liked how they did what?
I like how they broke up the teams, because how I thought they would have done it was like everybody just got to 1 year and then
Together?
just find all the stones
But they weren't all
in that
together
year.
in
Right.
that year.
Yeah. No, but I mean at any point in time the stones were
Around.
were in the universe. So,
So you thought they were just going to go back to like
2016
2016, and then split up the
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, fair.
Instead of so how they actually did it is like one team 2013, one team 2014.
Another time.
Yeah, so I didn't expect that, but I kind of like it.
I liked it. I like the pairings too. I don't know why.
Fam, I love that Hulk. That Professor Hulk was all cocky, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna need to borrow the time stone," and she's like, "You're not really not gonna go on it." And he was like, "All right, I wasn't really asking because you know I'm the Hulk." And my girl Tilda Swinton just
Boom. Just Doctor Strange him.
knocks Hulk and Banner
Friday
out of
Night
each other. I'm sorry. Knocks the two of them out of each other. That was a real good scene, and it also ties in because if you think about it, right, where were they in the first Avengers movie? They were there,
yeah.
but they were doing their job of protecting the sanctum.
All right.
They weren't sanctum sanctorum. Bomba.
Yes.
They weren't they
words.
you know what I mean? Fam.
That wasn't their fight.
I hate Marvel. So yeah, everyone's pretty successful. You get some comedic scenes such as them making Hulk take the stairs. And as a result of Hulk taking the stairs, no stairs.
Tony gets hit.
Tony gets hit.
Loses a stone. Loses
Nah,
Loki.
Loki in this timeline apparently now is somewhere about the place.
So does that mean he's still alive?
Which is how they're gonna have
Yeah.
they're gonna have a Loki spin-off now on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Not subscribing to it, but
No,
yeah.
I'm not. My torrent it all. I joke. I kid. I kid.
Allegedly.
I didn't even
Allegedly.
have Disney on cable. Shout out Disney.
So yeah,
And
everyone
also that knee.
the real heart wrencher of this whole time heist, and you had a lot of pulling on your heartstring moments, was
Hawkeye, Black Widow.
by far Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Dum, dum, dum. Which, if you really think about it, that's the weirdest pairing. Because
No, it wasn't.
if they don't know where or what the Soul Stone is, suppose Soul Stone was behind Thanos or something. You
Well,
know,
they would
suppose
be
it
the
was
two.
behind a villain just as strong or kind of strong. Two humans you gonna take on for try to get the stone?
No, but this is two humans who dope enough to be on a team with Iron Man, Cap, a god.
Still two humans.
Yeah, Mark, you plot convenience. One of them niggas had to die.
Definitely.
Shout out Black Widow. It was
Yeah,
emotional.
parkour to the end.
Fam, they fought because they didn't want either one of them to die. She's like, yo, let me die. You have a family. He's like, my nigga, you're my kid, basically. Like, I'm protecting you. And they fight. They literally fought each other to not let them.
Oh, gosh.
To not let. Oh, my God. Alex.
So like any death.
I told you, I'm not okay. Like, I am not okay.
This makes sense. Alison cry right here. So, yo, the man's them is warring. And Black Widow is just like, just let me go. It's okay. And she pushes off.
We're going to go.
And she pushes off. And, like, her head back.
Hands them pull a Canadian. Like, no.
Her head back mash out just like Gamora.
Just like Gamora.
And then you know what happens. Clint wakes up and he has a soul stone. And everyone else is successful. Tony gets to meet his father. And in meeting his father, because they have to go back again. Because they fucked up.
Yeah,
so they got to go back one more time.
The Tesseract.
Cap has to get pin particles. They got to go get the Tesseract. He meets his father. He realizes his father is not this cold-hearted human being. He's just a guy who's excited that his wife's pregnant with his kid. And
the name he gave them was hilarious as well.
Potts? What was it again?
It was like a P name. I can't remember.
Wasn't it Howard Potts?
I don't know.
I don't think it's
Yes, Howard Potts.
Howard Potts.
Yes.
Howard Potts. There you go. Yo, I heard someone on Twitter make a joke when the scene of Tony being revealed to being a father. Someone was like, "Oh, he was all up in Pepper's pots."
I hate the internet. They should have never given us the internet.
Some people shouldn't have the internet.
All of them need to. I love it. I love it. So, yo, everyone gets what they have to get, essentially, and they come back. We are now in the present. But, big foil, motherfuckers. Nebula is on... Which team is Nebula on?
Nebula with...
War Machine.
Oh, yeah.
And they had to go... We didn't talk about them in that team lineup. I'm so sorry, guys.
Forgettable.
So, it's a 3-hour-long movie.
Forgettable, but they
It was the most important
one. Not the most, but necessary. Because my niggas, Wi-Fi, that shit real, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? So Nebula being, more parts than person. When she goes back in time, her Wi-Fi link up on the same Wi-Fi as past Nebula.
From across the galaxy.
So,
wouldn't it be more airdrop?
There you go. So,
iPhone don't work so far.
So basically, Thanos comes to learn of all of what's going on because he can see future Nebula's memories through past Nebula. So they do the old switcheroo where he makes evil Nebula swap out with good Nebula, and she, along with the rest of them, go back to the present. So we're in the present, and everyone's like, "All right, cool, dog, we got it. Hold on, where's
My
Nat?
heart very hurt. No,
Nat dead. Hulk is noticeably angry because it's his girl, yo. Like Black Widow's dead, fam. Clint's upset. I mean,
his best friend is gone. His entire family is gone.
His family's gone. We get a good serious like
serious.
It hurt.
2-minute
like,
funeral.
Just 2 minutes. Because movie gotta go. So what they figure out is that basically Tony, Deus Ex Machina Tony, makes a gauntlet that can hold all the stones.
Excuse me, wardrobe change.
Wardrobe change. And so we now have to figure out which one of the Avengers is going to undo the snap. Because if you think about it, Thanos could barely deal with the snap. Thor would have been the one to do it, but Thor is like...
Not the same.
Not the
Thor is
same.
melted ice cream.
Yeah, he's not primetime Thor. So everyone's just like, all right, cool. Professor Hulk's like, dog, it gotta be me. So he puts on the glove.
Plus they tried to do the whole gamma stupid
The explanation fudge.
Shit,
it's gamma radiation.
Okay.
I love gamma radiation. It'll be good for me, blah, blah, blah. So Hulk, essentially, after a very dramatic scene, undoes the snap. And as the man is in the process of like to undo the snap, Nebula's lighting shit up for past Thanos.
Evil Nebula.
Evil Nebula.
Evil Nebula.
Is doing. Yo.
When she said wardrobe change,
She was
I just
serious.
thought she meant like she just gonna take
She
take
went
it off, right?
No. She changed into Iron Man.
Wow.
He's gonna die at the end of this video.
I like how she did that too. Go past that time heist.
So then she changed.
You know why? Because Tony did
So,
a they
spoiler
were doing
alert.
a press tour, and he changed outfits mid-interview.
Wow.
It's my
So,
favorite interview to watch.
So
Evil
you know what
Nebula.
team she's on?
Oh, Team Stark all the
Oh
way.
God.
Team Cap.
Team movie.
Team Cap. Anyway,
Is that
so
Thor?
Evil Nebula brings.
It's even on our screen, dog. Like, no, seriously.
It sure is.
I got Star Lord over here.
Oh,
What do you have?
I don't remember. Oh, no, that's Instagram. Oh, a mountain.
So Nature Boy over here.
So, Evil Nebula brings past Thanos and their whole army to the future, and literally as as Hulk undoes the snap,
Everything.
Thanos rains fire on them. And of course, plot armor they also
Like
have
timing was too perfect. But,
Fam. Ant-Man, like they undo the snap and they're like, did it work? And all of a sudden birds, fuck birds. All of a sudden
Yeah,
birds,
birds
they're
started
like, "Choo, there's light. It
And then
Someone slowed down that scene though with the explosion, and they showed Ant-Man going from regular size to Ant-Man size. Yeah,
The man see the bomb coming and going, yo, shrink this shit.
like that's wicked reflexes.
So yo, whole place get bombs up.
Which is the Avengers
Headquarters, HQ.
Right.
HQ. That whole HQ is now turned to shit. Thanos from the past, a younger, angrier, much more capable Thanos is now there.
Changa.
So everyone's figuring out, where the hell they are, what the hell to do, and Thanos does the most gangster shit.
Man, just sit down.
Man, just sit down.
Just find our ends.
Man, just sitting in mig later and go, yo, them a go forward.
Man, find our ends. Man, just like, alright.
Everybody can afford for this fate. Everybody can get this shit.
Man, just there.
So yo, Tony eventually gets himself away, gets Cap, and they walk up. And when I love the scene by the way, when they walk upstairs to rubble and it's purple and dark outside. You see Thor already in his tracksuit, just kind of standing up there, waiting on them. Cause Thor knows what's up. And the man them just walk up to Thor and they're like, yo, what's he been doing? Just waiting there.
Just chilling.
So I can fuck him up? Yeah, it's a trap, don't it? Probably, but I can fuck him up. Man said, alright, long as we all know.
Oh, so I forgot to mention that during the whole
Hey, so
time
you're-
heist, he
Oh, yeah.
You're Captain America.
Yeah. I'll take me Thor.
during that time heist when Thor went back, he
He got
took
the hammer.
That was my
Mjolnir
least
from there.
favorite of
He
the heist.
needed to do it so Cap could wield it.
He also needed
When
the
he
catharsis
did it,
with
I
his
was like,
mother.
why would you take the hammer?
From past Thor, right?
Like, you're going to need it. But I
He
understand.
also needed catharsis from his mother. So I
Yeah.
overs it, but
Yeah.
I guess my
It
mind
makes
passed it
sense,
for a reason. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
meh.
At the time,
Cap needed
it
it.
didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But now we see why it was done.
You don't know.
Yeah.
But past Thor still needs it.
Facts.
Well, he technically spoiled at the end.
Yeah, we get there. And yet, true, Jeffrey. So yo, man, them Thor has Stormbreaker and Mjolnir.
man, yeah.
Cap has his shield. Iron Man's in
Dog.
full bleeding edge armor.
You're forgetting Thor's long ass beard.
Oh, that
Braided
got
itself.
braided. Oh yeah. When
And his hair went half up, half down. Like,
when he grabbed his hammers and did his
Get
god
ready.
shit.
Transform and just
The man
and the
braid
armor
there.
went over the belly.
belly.
Y'all leave my nigga alone.
Fat Thor, Jano style.
My guy.
That
My guy.
Oh, dog.
My guy.
Fat Thor.
Fat Thor.
Why would
That
she be
was the
like,
biggest
no?
surprise.
Yeah, it was
Biggest
definitely.
surprise.
I didn't see Fat Thor
And
coming.
the fact that they kept him fat the whole movie.
Yeah.
Because maybe, we're thinking,
I thought he would have lost it when he,
Yeah.
No,
I
Fat
was so glad he didn't.
Thor the whole my nigga. Anyway, so the man them walk over to
Ready now
to
for take
Thanos,
on
and Thanos doing him
Yeah.
monologue shit,
I'm chilling.
Man's like, you could not live
Blah, blah, blah,
with
blah,
your
blah.
own failure, and look where it did, brought you
Luke,
back
I
to
am
me.
your father.
You know what I mean? So the man them start war.
Yeah. Just so.
Fam, man them just start war.
Man fight on site.
Everybody is
What?
upset.
On site.
This shit be on site, son.
Tom and Jerry.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Fuck Tom and Jerry, Pop-Off Girls and Mojo Jojo.
Dog.
Man them broke into prison to beat up Mojo Jojo one episode, that.
What did he do to them sometimes?
On site!
Like, I just want to know. Like, they were little girls. Like, what the hell?
Oh, all the smoke, fam. All the smoke.
Fight
So,
start now.
fight
so this
start.
is final act 3.
Final act, we're going to call
Ready
this
now.
final act
And
the war.
this is like
This is
this
the
is
act
like
I was
This is
talking
the
2
about.
hours gone already,
This is the act I was talking about, guys, where I said, yo, as you guys see, it got blessed, organized as we went on, because the movie got more epic. And right, yeah, so we're just going to be talking about, like, dog, you
Anything.
remember this, dog, you remember that? It was overarching review of this arc. It was amazing. It was fantastic. Great. So, yo, smoke start. And the man them is warring, and Thanos is fucking
Them
niggas
up. Yeah.
Son.
No ramp with no.
Son.
However,
Son.
fuck Cap.
No.
But shout out to him for wielding Mjolnir.
Yo,
He's worthy.
that destroyed the movie theater. That
Yeah.
destroyed. Thanos was kicking
I-
Thor
dog.
like Thor draw for Stormbreaker, and the man grabbed Stormbreaker when it was coming back and starts wrenching it through
and
his
then
chest.
like you just see it moving,
just see the hammer
and
lift
then
up.
it moves, and then it comes back, and then you're just like,
Allison's mouth.
like fuck Cap though. But
That
was sick.
scene made me realize I'm one of those people that jump up.
Fam,
in theater.
I
I
yelled,
never did it before.
I yelled out, yeah!
Oh, no, yeah, I'm like full out of
I
seat.
yelled.
Yeah.
Like
I
I was beside Nick and Martin, like
Fam, Cap throws the hammer, boom, catches it back, and I see the man's face around.
Just that, just
kicking him off. I was
Man just
Yo,
slaps him again,
yo.
and then he throws the shield, and like Thanos hits the shield behind him, throws the hammer at the shield,
the
so it
shield.
rings,
Ricochet, yeah.
slaps Thanos
Bam.
off. Man grabs back the hammer, gets the shield, starts wrecking him, rocks
Dragon.
thunder through the ground and like up Thanos, and then goes up to the sky and drops that back down on Thanos.
I hope my wedding is recounted like this.
Fam, destroys him, and then like Thanos is just like, all right, yo, enough of this shit. Give me a neck. Whoom, bam, and
Yeah.
Thanos is whooping these niggas.
Jam.
Fam, at one point in time before this, Iron Man lands and goes, all right, Thor, juice me up, and you just see this
Yes, that
big
was-
like
Oh,
portal
yeah.
come from his back,
my
and
God.
Thor with the 2 hammers just goes and like throws lightning at him. Man takes it and just blasts Thanos, and Thanos does the helicopter thing with his
I love you
sword.
3000.
Dog, it was so sick. It was so sick. So
The
so
end
sick.
game was so sick.
Man, them is warring. Man, them
I
is
want to
getting
cry.
And that's still probably the first like 5 minutes
Of
of
the
that
fight.
entire hour.
Fam, like it was
Dog.
so good. Dog.
Dog.
My favorite part though.
Hold on. After Cap does his thing with Mjolnir and getting that ass whooped by Thanos, his shield's broken like we saw in
Yeah.
Age of Ultron, and my nigga Cap's arms cut open, and he stands up and pulls the shield to like
And then-
hold the cut, and he just hear Cap.
On your left.
Here's your Cap. Cap, can you hear me?
Like,
Oh yeah.
On your left.
and then you see the portals, and then you see 2,
And you see walk, and you see
4,
you see
and then
T'Challa walk out.
1000, and I'm just-
And
Man,
you see-
them drop
and
the
then you
wow.
see T'Challa walk out. You see me down, and we were just saying, yeah. Because I forgot that like Hulk had brought these niggas back. I completely forgot Thor
I
brought these niggas
didn't.
back.
I was just like,
I
where
forgot.
them there?
I was like,
I forgot.
Where them there?
I forgot to just hear on your left and then shh.
But then I'm like, but how them are gonna know say them a fight Thanos?
Man, because this is
Like-
what Doctor Strange saw,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
So the man them is warring, and then 1 becomes 2, becomes 10, becomes
5 million.
Enough.
everybody
Everybody.
from
No.
every Avengers
Just
movie
picture ants
ever.
and ants.
Everybody roll out, dog, and then like Cap in the middle of everybody just reaches his hand out, and Mjolnir flies to him, and the man just goes, Avengers! Assemble.
Which you heard that? Did you hear it?
No, because the movie was loud.
Exactly.
The movie was loud.
I never heard it.
Because
I thought it
normal
was
people
movie
shut the
time
fuck
you
up when they're watching a movie. Jamaicans too busy yelling.
I mean, I was one of them, but
Oh yeah, me too. And everyone just run out.
I did not hear the Avengers Assemble thing.
Comic book splash occurs.
Okay.
Everybody is
I'm
fighting.
gonna die in like 5 minutes.
Everybody's fighting. War occurring. Man, I get kicking at them chest, dog. Like
Everything.
Like they figure out that
Spidey come back.
Where's man when Tony
hug.
sees
Oh my
Spidey and
God.
Spidey's running
It
off his
feels
mouth,
nice.
and Tony's just like, I'm just happy here, man. Man, just give me a hug. Yeah.
I forgot though. They're trying to keep the
They're trying to
gauntlet
keep
from
Infinity
Thanos.
Gauntlet from Thanos.
But why
And-
were they trying to?
Because Hawkeye had it.
Right.
And so they were like, where's the gauntlet? It's under all of this. So they're basically running football with it.
Yeah.
Keep it away from Thanos. Get it to
American football.
Get it to a portal. Get it out of here. Essentially, is what the pre was.
Oh, they just wanted to get it
Yeah, wait.
away. From
Get
him.
it
Okay,
away.
okay,
Get
okay.
it to Hulk. Get it to somebody
Okay,
that can
okay.
get
Do
away.
something.
So
Okay.
the man name is done in. Man's running.
Black Widow is ripping him apart.
Fam.
You said Black Widow?
Scarlet
Fam,
Black Widow
Scarlet
done
Witch,
dead.
fam.
Sorry.
Done dead.
Everybody's fighting to defend this shit. Man gives it to Spidey. Spidey goes, yo, activate instant kill. Just that shell, boy. Mate, Scarlet
Thanos brought his army.
Oh, the
that we didn't
whole
mention.
army. No, I did. I said the whole Thanos and his
Oh,
whole army
yeah,
came
yeah,
to the future.
yeah.
So everybody's
So the
worried.
Chitara things.
Fucking
Black
everything,
Panther
dog.
things.
Thanos is running for the gauntlet because he like hits it out of someone's hand. Not Captain. What's her name? Scarlet Witch runs in the middle. She's just
Yeah,
like,
she had
yo,
a-
you
she
took
had a good
everything
scene.
from
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I don't even know who you
Yeah.
are. She goes, you will. And in 30 seconds,
And then
Thanos
he
is
just
being
like
held
refire.
in the air,
She put
having
some-
shit pulled
Yo,
off of him,
dog.
going, help me! Rain fire! So,
She
that
pulled some
occurs.
Avatar, metal bending,
Wow.
blood bending, air bending, everything.
Gunshots that beat up the field, dog. Everything's in
Was The
rubbles.
sickest thing I've ever seen.
You just see the cannon start point up, and he's like, "Why are you not shooting at the
Right.
ground?" And his Captain Marvel come running in, just.
She was so fucking late. Where was she?
Where was she the whole
So
time?
should I get in her hair
Just
done? Like, I don't
Yeah, no,
understand.
she was getting her hair
Like-
done. She was getting her hair done.
She waited until the 10th
very
hour.
end. Yeah.
Like, bitch.
I think she had like 15 minutes of screen time this entire 3-hour movie.
That's okay. So yo, the war is going
but
on.
she
dog.
frig up the ship though. She fucked it up bad.
She comes in clutch because Thanos gets the glove on and he's about to snap like, yo, I am inevitable.
Yeah.
And she holds his hands open. And my boy reach over and thump in her forehead. Boom!
Yeah.
Never
Him
work.
take out the power
And
stone.
like she starts holding, and yo, if you remember from the movie, guys, when holding the power stone, it would disintegrate people's bodies. Thanos take out the whole shit, hold him fist and thump her in her face.
like
Like a nothing. Boom, gone.
Fine. It's just a little pinch.
Tony looks over to Doctor Strange because Tony earlier makes a comment to Strange. Yo, is this the
Is this-
one
yeah.
reality
I can't tell
where
you.
we win? I can't tell you, 'cause if I tell you spoilers,
alert.
it not gonna happen. Man looks over
Okay.
and Strange just gives him with the shaky hand, the one. Tony run over, grapples with Thanos, but doesn't try to get the glove off like Thanos thought would happen. Thanos kicks him away and goes, I am inevitable. Nothing happens.
man, just a snap metal.
Man, look, there's nothing in there. Looks over at Tony. Tony fuses the stones with the glove and says the line that sealed the beginning of the entire MCU in 2008.
10 years.
11 years ago.
yeah.
I am Iron Man. Snaps. Boom! Everybody starts turning to dust. But if Thanos could barely use it twice, and Hulk could barely use it
The
once,
one time.
this human Tony who started the MCU, the backbone, the Godfather, saves
The
it
Iron
all.
Man.
The Iron
Iron
Man.
Man.
When Captain says you're not the one to make the
play.
suicide play, to lie down on the wire and
He
let your
does.
friends climb over you, and he's
He
like, I
does.
just cut the wire. He did both, and that's how Tony Stark dies. Burnt up, couldn't even talk. Like Pepper says, like, yo, you can
He's gonna
rest.
rest.
You can rest now, and Tony dies. She cried. I was mad sad. He didn't give a fuck.
I was just like,
I'm
Sad,
crying.
but
Like,
all right.
I'm not okay.
Him dead. He's taking a mad long time for dead still.
Yo, fuck you.
Man was just there like
Yo, fuck
lungs,
you.
heart. I was like, him not dead yet. Like, okay, and third speech, fourth speech. Anybody else? Anybody else? No. Man, just not dead in, and half his entire everything just.
So
just
yeah, we in the
burn up.
Endgame now. And
Sad, yes, but
I don't know what
a
I'm
funeral,
supposed to do now.
a funeral is held for my nigga Tony. And
oh well, I mean, you know,
Cap.
him Snap and Thanos and all them.
no, I said that. Everyone turned to dust.
I don't
He
remember that.
won. No, he could fuck
That
you.
was like,
He won, turned everybody to dust. Tony, they win. A funeral is held. All the feels.
Hardy was there, which I didn't realize.
Everybody was there, like including the kid.
Hank-
The random kid. No,
everybody.
the random picnic from
The random kid from
Iron Man 3.
I didn't realize.
I was like, who
I'm not
that?
gonna lie.
Who that?
Everybody was there,
And they
then
took time and pan on him, say like,
Feels.
who is
They
this?
did
Feels,
it
man,
far
bro.
out so you wouldn't notice, but then you would notice.
yeah.
I didn't notice because my heart was hurting.
But if you pray as well, how everybody stand up, like everybody was stayed within their like movie people,
Yeah. And
Which
then
is strange,
you
but,
know,
yeah.
I cried myself
Hulk
to sleep
made a
again.
deal with the Ancient One, because the Ancient One figured out if Strange gave up the Time Stone, it must have been for a reason. This was
They
the
have to
reason.
remove them.
This is
Put
what
them
we
back.
watched. But you gotta put them back, otherwise you can fuck up the time stream. So if you take it and return it at the point that you took it, it's like it never left, essentially. So they tasked that with Cap. Cap's gonna go back, he's gonna put back all the stones, he's gonna give Mjolnir back, so past Hulk has it, so nothing's changed essentially.
So they all do what they
And
need
I
to
was
do.
watching Captain America last night when Bucky says to him, "Don't do anything stupid while I'm
It's
gone."
like, yo,
And he's
all,
like, "You're
you
taking
took all the stupid with you.
They said that in Captain America.
Oh, Z?
Yeah,
Like everything comes full circle.
It was a-
everything
Yeah, man,
now
they
makes
really
sense.
tied
everything.
everything
I
together.
fuck up,
Yeah.
you know, like I fuck up again. I don't want to watch nothing.
That's good. So yeah, I'm just gonna close this out right now, man.
I'm
Well,
not okay.
we're closing the movie and we're gonna just talk about like
Let's
just
have
fun
closure.
points. But yeah, it wraps up. Cap does not come back. He wants to have his one dance with his girl Peggy. He does have it. It wraps with Cap being an old man, passing the shield
With his
on
ring.
with his ring, passing the shield on to Falcon. You can be Captain America now. Black Widow dead. Iron
come
Man
back.
dead.
Dead.
Cap retired.
Basically dead.
Like, yeah,
He's not no mitochondrian anymore.
it was a hell of a book ending. They could not make any more Marvel movies, and I would be like, okay,
Nah, I think that took like the pen from George R. Martin at that
yeah,
point.
no, that was good. That was
I'm
good.
like, no more.
That was good. That was really, really good. How much you guys rate this out of 10?
I said it was the best movie ever.
I don't think it wasn't the best one for me.
Nice.
Solid 9. Solid 9.
It's
I'd
out
give
of
it a
10.
10.
because Tony
I'd give it
dies.
a
So
10.
fuck that.
I'd give it a 10.
Solid 9.
Because it made me realize the type of movie person I am.
How
Those
so?
loud persons.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
he didn't know
I
that.
thought I was just a chill, like, oh yeah, man, watch them people like,
So
I want to know.
He didn't know a movie could get you in the feeling.
Dog. It changed me as a person.
I love the quips that happen like in between scenes, like when they're fighting and Cap figured out he's worthy, so he has Mjolnir or whatever.
Yeah.
And him and Thor are wrecking people, but he
And then they like got the Stormbreaker.
Yeah, but he reaches out and he gets Stormbreaker,
And
and
everyone's like,
Thor
"Oh,
gets Mjolnir,
hey."
and Thor's just like, "Whoa, stop here, take this, take
You have the little one."
He's like, here, you take the little one, grab Stormbreaker and goes. I'm just like, I love those like little quippy stuff. It's
All girl scene.
Oh, that was sick.
the A4 scene.
Yeah. All girl scene.
It was
That's
Captain
fucking
Marvel.
sick.
It was-
Who was
it
it?
was cool for what it
Shuri.
was. It was
Captain Marvel.
every woman, every woman.
Scarlet Witch.
Rescue in her fucking
Everybody.
rescue suit. That was so sick.
Yeah,
I
when
was so
when
weird
when when like they focused
saw them
around
there.
him and Tony, her and Tony in the sky,
That
and
was
they're
sick.
just
Literal.
wrecking everything, like goals if I've ever seen them before. Agreed, Alison. Like that was dope.
And that would have been a cool Iron Man 4, but ain't gonna happen for that.
Cause he dead.
Dead. Ain't coming.
Leave Alison alone now.
Like, come at me.
Come at me, bro.
I'll let go of your shirt. You stop dripping up.
I can't cry myself.
No.
Haha, you motherfuckers got a bonus podcast where we spoke about Infinity War in depth. We liked it. Did you guys like
Wait,
it?
we didn't rank them.
We in what?
We didn't
Oh, the
rank them.
movies?
No, we're not ranking MCU movies. There are 22
No, just
of
the
them. The 4 Avengers movies.
Oh,
I
Age of Ultron.
at the bottom.
First one. Infinity War. Endgame.
Oh, really?
I would go Age of Ultron, the first one, Endgame, Infinity War.
Jano. Okay.
Actually, I can't do this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why you brought it up.
Wait, alright. Ultron,
Infinity War. Everyone died, so why would that be the best one?
the first one.
Everyone died.
Endgame, Infinity War.
So you got so his one.
Hey, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched, I hope you guys. Well, not I hope. I know you guys enjoyed Endgame. Thank you for. Thank you
Answer my
to.
question though.
Thank
If
you
you
to
haven't
Bob
seen
and
it and you
Allison.
listen to all of this, well,
You are an idiot.
oh,
Thank you to Bob and
The
Allison
ban
for
list
coming over.
on Monday. Okay.
Thanos said we can talk about it, so it's okay,
Not Thanos, the
motherfuckers.
Russo brothers. Fuck
Yeah, Thanos
is
dead.
Okay.
it lives Monday, May 6th.
Only in one timeline.
May 6th. So.
DED. Dead.
Oh, now you find the mic?
Found it.
What side? At the end?
Dropping bombs on your moms. Fuck these car alarms. Love you guys.